Welcome back. Here we are for game number 2 at Maroochydore Cricket Club. As you can see, taking the field, we've got Glasshouse bowling Gympie, who are hot off the back of a win against Maroochydore in their first game today, are going to be batting. Looks like being a cracking day. There's been wins across the rest of the coast with teams that were looking for wins. It's going to be a great day. Crossing back live to Max now.
Hello, so I'm in the studio, Grant's about to join me. Well, we're looking, so Gympie is, not sure if they've won the toss, but they will be batting. Yes, lots going on. Let's see how we go. So we should have some team sheets somewhere. We've got noise, we've got so much going on. When I'm going to get a chance to hear that. So if you're in the chat, can you hear us?
You seem to be muted, are you not?
Am I?
No, you're not.
No, I'm not muted.
Does anyone have a coin in their pocket?
What for?
You and I need to do the toss. Find out who's supporting who.
Well, I don't have any money.
Is it possible to flip a debt?
Has there been any change to the...
One change to the Glasshouse team.
Okay, excellent.
That's a wide.
Okay, scoring should be just about ready to go. I just need to do some things here. So far there has been no runs. I believe 3 balls have passed.
Right, the scores will be up very shortly. So, as we said, Glasshouse are bowling. This is Manuel. Okay. If you're back with us again in the chat, hello again. If you've just joined us, welcome. Anything could happen, and it possibly even already has.
So far, I don't think anything has happened.
Just waiting on some close-ups, as we haven't got a monitor to see what you're seeing. We're having to use the old-fashioned, very low-definition eyeballs. Just looking for a number off the back of the batsman, and we'll be able to tell you who it is. Played off the hip, around the corner, maybe 2 if they run them quickly.
This is good to go.
2. All right. We'll update the scores at the end of this over. That looked like Lewis War, I believe, number 16.
Okay, and so who have we got? Manuel bowling?
Could be Manuel.
Manuel.
He's creamed that.
That's a very good shot for 4.
Has run all the way down towards the fence. 4 runs. Can tell you there's scores in from the earlier games today. As we may have mentioned, Noosa beat Glasshouse in game 1. Gympie got up over Maroochydore. Caboolture had a win over Coolum, and Nambour defeated Caloundra. So, points everywhere. Good ball by Manuel. If you're wondering what that noise is, we are not broadcasting from the belly of a 747. It's a little breezy. The non-striker is Stephen Brady of the run-scoring, wicket-taking Brady bunch. 1 taken.
Already 7 people joining us in the stream. Thanks so much for coming along, people. Just let us know if you're getting the stream, as I am having some slight issues with the internet here. It's one of the joys of coming to you from the middle of a field with no power and no internet and
no skill and no idea.
That's us.
Telestream TV.
Okay, so first over is done. Kane, can we see a close-up on those batsmen? What numbers do we have there?
Well, let me tell you, we've got Stephen Brady and Lewis Waugh batting. Lewis Waugh got the majority of runs in the first over.
Okay.
It's almost like I already said all of that.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to get the stream going here. Okay, what about bowler? Thank you.
All right, bowler. This looks like your mate Heiss.
Heiss coming in. Sounds good. Do we know who's on strike?
Who's on first? What's on second, I believe, is how that goes. No, what's on first? Who's on second?
Hopefully.
We almost got blown away then.
Put that on the ground.
Yep. The monitor blown off the table. It's where it deserves to be. It's not working.
Are we still connected? We are still connected.
Whew. We need more bricks. The big bad wolf is huffing and puffing.
Certainly is. Mikey, can I get you over here?
We've got an army of thousands just hanging on to tent pegs.
Push through for a single there. Okay. We've had quite a breeze here. So much so that one of the sight screens has broken on field number 1. So it's definitely been interesting.
It wouldn't be club cricket without things and people falling apart, would it?
No.
All right, Lewis Waugh on strike. If you're joining this stream and you're supporting Gympie, let us know.
So far, 9 people in the stream and 4 likes. Thank you so much for those. Feel free to let us know if you need anything. Sorry, slight issue with the scores there. Ah, there we go. They've now updated.
High sin.
Ooh, that's a good ball.
Through.
A lot of speed there. We've got quite a different angle to what we were doing for the first game. So it might be a bit tricky for our cameraman, but they've been doing a fantastic job.
And we haven't established, Max. Last game, you were a die-hard Glasshouse supporter because that's what you decided. Are you going to change stream? You going to support Gympie?
No, I'm going to stick with Glasshouse, I feel.
You just lost all of Gympie, mate. Don't worry, Gympie, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll be here to argue your case. Lanno QC.
I'm sticking with Gympie for the whole day.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you mean Glasshouse, but that's okay.
That's what I said.
Gympie Glasshouse.
It's all right. Nobody's going to pull me up on that in the chat.
You just opened that door wide open, didn't you?
Oh, see? How could you not be following that team? They're just putting in the effort. And that looks to be the end of another over.
It is just looking to synchronise the scores. Looks like my cricket is a little bit slow, so I can check. There was a lot of dots. Insert a cricketing cliche in there if you wish, but I won't
Morse
go
code.
There. Right, Stephen Brady on strike. Has some runs in him. Manuel bowling, or Manuel?
I like Manuel.
If you're a Glasshouse pronunciation expert, do let us know. I don't know how you're going to write it so that we know that it's being said right.
phonetically.
Man-U-L or Man-Well. 4 runs, regardless.
It's a good shot. Normally, we'd be bringing you a few extra features, some replays, things like that. But as happens, as is the case, some technical issues. Let's say the wind has just blown away one of our monitors.
Not so much.
And we've had some issues with seeing the feeds out of our cameras. So hopefully in the stream you're all seeing things without any sort of issues going on, but there may not be instant replays without a bit of very hard work going on behind the scenes here. Oh, he's whacked that. That's going to go for 4.
That's going to run down the hill towards the container. 4 runs.
Well, the bowler didn't contain that.
He helped that on its way. No, just no. Right.
Oh,
that was.
I was going to say, did the wind stop blowing there for a second?
That was Lewis Waugh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is he good for? Hitting force? That's what. Seems to be a little bit of a lag on my cricket.
Whoa.
That's his name, actually. Whoa. Another 2.
2 runs there.
Did a what?
Don't ask me a question.
No. All right. It's got to claw this over back. It's not a bad length. Line, couldn't tell you where side on.
I wonder if that was Owen doing that fielding in there. He was, yeah, it is. That's Owen, who was doing really great in that position last match.
You are the Glasshouse expert. You've had 1 game and you've spent a lifetime playing indoor cricket with many of them, apparently.
One of them.
Well, you know, liberties are taken.
Fair enough.
Let's hit into
Looks
the
to
deep.
be a 1 run there.
War for 1. 1 war. 1 war to the score. Even I feel uncomfortable about that one.
Well, you know that's taking it a bit far then.
Right.
Looks to be the over.
Bowled.
Scores.
A little slow on the interwebses. Got anyone in the chat, Maxwell? I have it none for 16 off 3.
No, it's 16 for 5.
Yeah,
16 viewers, 5 likes.
Right. 21 apparently. Apparently we're 5 runs out there. Try 22, shall we? Pace. Bowling left arm over. 1 strike. Decent wheels. Dot ball.
Gympie off to a pretty decent start here.
Not too shabby.
See, I can barrack for the other side as well.
Good. Good to see you're evolving.
Oh, let me know when you're doing that, Kane.
Off the hip. Quick single taken. 1 run. Got the added technologies of on-field sound as well this week. As well as inside Maxwell's mouth sound.
Sorry, I didn't mute myself for a second there.
You sound like a bacon and egg burger. Going along. Now, that was a bye. Didn't think he looked like he got bat on it. All right, let's throw it open to the chat. Who's going to top score today from either team? In the first game, it was Cahill.
Dan Cahill.
Cahill, your man. You're
Absolutely.
Into a cricket, man.
Oh, that looks to be another 4.
4 buys, was it?
No, looks like it was off the bat.
It's 4 somethings. It's going straight in the book.
I'm having a very difficult time here. I didn't have enough time for lunch between these 2 streams.
Yeah.
So,
Question is, are we live?
we are definitely live.
Scroll that forward a little bit just to check, and yes, we are. Very good. Heist bowling again. Drop that in short. Decides not to whip it over the stumps in the case of a run out. Another dot ball.
And it's 9 for 28.
Good to see a few people saying g'day.
What's that? In the chat?
The chat, well,
I cannot see the chat.
well, they're at least admitting that they're there anyway.
Maybe that's my problem. I can't see the chat.
You asked if it's live. Ash Bart said yep. Justin Sweetser said need a beer, Max.
Justin, good for joining. He's a good friend of mine. He's probably got a beer there, do you, Justin?
Well, you've paid him to be an extra set of eyeballs, have you, this week?
We need someone. Someone to keep us honest. No, my chat is not showing up.
It's about as memorable as your chat on the microphone, Maxwell.
Well, it's difficult when I'm trying to eat here. Is that the end of the over?
Well, I'm getting full.
That'll cut to us.
I'm full eating with you, mate. It was the end of the over. Change in bowling by the look of things. Talk us through it. Who have we got?
Don't do that to me when I've just taken a bite.
It's right up in the block hole. It's your mate Heath Fisher. Fisher King. 2 runs taken.
Oh, now I can see the chat.
Where are we all listening from? I'll give you something to tell us. Glasshouse? Anyone from Indonesia? Anyone watching in India? No, we'd have several 100,000 watching if we'd broken into India. 4 runs.
Haha, nice work, Justin.
Every mouthful, I'm right there with you, Max. There's a mute button.
It's something
There's a mute button for
that's
that.
right in front of you. Feel free to mute me anytime.
No, don't say that. I will just mute you for the entire stream.
And then Glasshouse will have no supporters.
None. Except for in the chat. Nicely played. 1 run will be taken. Oh, that definitely is a candidate for the kitchen sink moment of the day.
Kane, do you have a replay on that? No, never mind then.
Still working on some technical things like replays and cheer dances. Fisher in, dug out for a 1. That's the end of the over. I'm just going to confirm our scores. Looks like my cricket's about an over behind.
Now, I have a distinct feeling that Glasshouse is missing having Officer out there batting, getting them some wickets.
They did look to him for wickets in the last game, didn't they? He was on quite a roll. So who's your key man going to be with the ball today, Max? We'll get back to you in a bit for that answer. I seem to be picking the right moment to ask you when you get a gob full of food of some description. I'll tell you, for Gympie, there's a bloke. I think he's been very quiet this competition. I think it's his time to shine. Kelvin Cochran. It's his time.
I used to play indoor with him.
I'm sure you did. Pretty sure you've played indoor with the whole world, apparently. Sure we'll hear stories of that as we go on. It's around the corner. I don't know if you got bat on that or if it's a leg by. Umpire puts his right leg in, so that's a leg by.
Oh, it's up to 17 viewers. Thanks so much for joining us in the chat. So today we've got Glasshouse versus Gympie. This is our second match. I'm not sure exactly what happens with the previous stream, if that's already live to be replayed on YouTube. But at the moment we've got Glasshouse versus Gympie. And Gympie off to a bit of a flying start here. 40.
It's in the air. Get those little legs running. That's the new addition to the Glasshouse team.
Tim Taylor.
Timmy Taylor. Still time.
Well, Gympie's needing some home improvement here to put in a new kitchen sink.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a nice bit of bowling.
That shot was Lanno-esque.
What, that he missed it?
Yep, lift the head, York yourself. I think we've got someone streaking. I did mention earlier that Coco was looking to feature in the game today. I just wasn't sure how it was going to be. Just guest appearance by Coco and Little Coco.
So far, it's been a short appearance.
It is a cold day after all. Anyone that's ever heard the term farmer's tan, you just got a first-hand
glimpse.
I hear laughter as he tells the tales of possibly the only positive thing that he might do in today's game.
Maybe he's just advertising some sponsorship space.
Possibly. Not a lot of room on the budgie smugglers, but maybe on his back. A lot of dot balls.
Are we talking about the cricket?
How's the chat looking? Was anyone shocked? Has anyone left the chat because of...
Well, there's not... I don't know. I'm seeing chat, but the last thing that I can see there's from Justin.
He's possibly in shock.
No, he's...
Oh, that was in the air.
He would probably be doing the exact same thing if he was here.
Maybe he's joined him in the living room.
Except that he seems to be at Amy's parents' place. So I would assume that...
Does he realise that we're live to the world?
I'm not sure.
Might want to
Maybe.
let him know.
Justin, we're live to the world.
Full toss. It's gone deep. Just leave an awkward silence after that. 1 run. Something's not been happening with the runs there as I'm trying to add them.
Might need to send an envoy over to find out what the score is exactly.
Oh, did he get an edge on that? Mikey. Let's see what my cricket says. They say none for 46 after 6. So I'm just going to add some random runs in. Just in the middle of nowhere. And then a 1. There we go. We should be up to date, 47-ish. Who's this bowling? Mr. Glasshouse expert. I'll tell you, it's Topper, isn't it? Topher. That's a glorious shot.
It's another 4. Gympie certainly starting strong today.
Imagine if we had replays, that would look fantastic.
Hey, don't be like that. I did fantastically last week when the stream was the only thing that wasn't working.
Look, if they want to see it that badly, they can just scroll back on the old slider bar on YouTube.
And then listen to us talk about it again.
Exactly. Played around the corner. Possible 2 there.
And no, they don't like it.
Shuffles in like a bullet with little legs.
That's the end of the 8th over.
1 taken.
Sorry?
9:56. End of the 7th over.
On for 56.
Well, we'll get back to that. If you're scoring at home, if you're one of the people that likes to sit with a scoreboard and score live games, we need you. Come and join the Telestream team.
You could come and do it down here in the beautiful, sunny, wind-free day.
Well, there are advantages of lots of wind when the fella beside you has been eating all day. Oh, round the wicket.
Eating all day. I had 1 block of chocolate and a burger.
What about that chicken wrap I bought you that disappeared?
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot.
But
It was good, though.
it's easy to forget a whole chicken wrap.
That was before I had to run over to the van to get some batteries.
All I'm hearing here is excuses, not solutions. It's in the air.
They are certainly winding up.
Plenty of space. Well, Glasshouse are giving him lots of areas to just whack the ball for an easy one. That's my expert input.
Oh, that's gone high.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to catch if he...
Oh,
Yeah.
he's put it down, but one hell of an effort. I hope you got that one, Glenn.
I could hear it fizzing. Could hear the seam fizzing. That was a tough chance.
Anything?
Won't lie to you. Anything? Bueller.
No, don't worry about it. Go back.
Back live. Left arm round the wicket. Bit adventurous. I'm surprised you haven't informed us that there's been a bowling change and it's your number 1.
Look, I'm trying to get some replays up of a very interesting bit of fielding, but it's not happened. So, it's Joel Owen.
Your man crush for today.
Oh, he just did some great fielding in the last game.
That's played around the corner. That's going to go all the way for 4. We might be joining it very shortly. We've got people actually holding tent poles so that we don't blow away at the moment. What number's that one?
Number 3. You've got to also press cut.
You might notice don't have anyone with me. I got Max is over here. He's holding up the that side.
Oh, press cut. No. There we go.
Back live. Looks like I've single-handedly replaced Max here at the desk.
Well, I'm single-handedly holding up this tent.
Talk us through that. That's the end of the over by Owen. A question mark amount of runs.
I think the general breeze here has finally realised what Kelvin Cochran did before and decided it wanted out of here.
Where are we at? Just waiting on a score update from my cricket. Got Heath Fisher to continue bowling. The eastern end. We now have all three corners of the brick gazebo being covered. We're a man short. If you're free, come on down.
Grant, can you first cut again? Thank you.
That's a boundary.
And again.
4 runs again. He's raising his bat for some reason. Oh, because he's just brought up his 50. That escalated quickly, didn't it?
What's the score?
What's the scores on the doors? George Doors.
I'd look at the score screen, but it's a little busy over here.
It's not exactly right. Oh, that has gone a long way.
That is an impressive shot.
They're going to need permission from Anastasia Palaszczuk to bring that ball back.
That is... Well, it's also stopped the wind.
It's gone a long way. Right on the edge of the bubble. That's gone to Byron, that one. It's come back. That was a big shot. Welcome back, Max.
Oh, glad to be back.
Not only you're doing this, you're saving lives. Mine, in particular. It's 1 run taken. It seems to be we're missing some runs somewhere, so I'm going to have to find them. Certainly not coming out of my career, that's for sure.
Was that having trouble finding runs?
Exactly. You're too late. I already made the joke on myself, see?
A bit of fielding there. Looks like that's gone for 2 runs.
Sounds like a wicket behind us or someone stepped on a bee. Very loud appeal. Well, the batsmen are half coming down the pitch and turning it into Yorkers. They either need to go for it or go back on it and flick it. Personally, for myself, I've already been in the kitchen aisle at Bunnings, and I've got a kitchen sink, and I'm throwing it at every one of those balls.
You do that.
Fantastic commentary from Max.
Look, it's been a long day. That's my excuse.
You got nothing.
I really do.
All right, no wicket has fallen as of yet.
14 viewers.
Lewis Waugh on strike. He is carving up the Glasshouse
looks like
attack.
Owen into the attack again.
Now, if you're wondering why our score is a bit out, it's because my cricket is taking forever to update, and I'm trying to get some confirmation.
I think our go-to scoring assistant. Oh, that's high.
It's in the air. No, he's not going to get there.
I think that's going to be safe.
He's cut it off, though.
Any news?
Yep, I just need to do a slight adjustment.
Just let us know what it is at the end of the over, Mikey.
Sorry?
Let us know what the score is at the end of the over.
Sure.
Just doing a small correction here. You won't even notice it. Just 16 runs.
Well, if you hadn't said anything.
I reckon they'd have noticed 16 runs. That's a wallop. Might say
another 4.
Slightly agricultural, but Gympie.
They're a bit agricultural out
It's
there.
a town based on farming in some areas.
Wasn't it a gold mine originally?
Originally, I think they've run out now. There was a gold rush there.
Is that where they got their colours from? Yeah, canary yellow.
Possibly. Mind you, I don't know if there's a team that doesn't have some kind of canary yellow going on in their outfits. Canary yellow.
Oh, tried to kill the umpire.
Going for a Jared Officer run out. It's another 4. He's seeing the ball like a rotisserie chicken here
The
today.
umpire's signalling 4 with his left hand.
I think his right hand was somewhat injured by the ball on the way past. Sonic boom. Right, end of the over. We'll
And Glasshouse is needing wickets. Come on.
we've almost ironed out our technical issues with the scoring.
9 for 91, 11th over now. 9 for 91 on 10 at the second.
None for 91 off 10.
Off 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't need to press dot if it's that. You just.
You're letting him behind the scenes now.
And that is 1 run.
One run,
2 runs.
Dos. Big arm. 2 runs. Added. Anything exciting happening in the chat, Maxwell?
There is nothing happening in the chat. We seem to have lost some viewers. We're down to 13 at the moment.
Maybe they're all on their way here to help secure the brick gazebo.
Fingers crossed.
It's 1 off the outside edge.
Well, we should take some of the blocks off the field and use them over here.
I don't acknowledge that you said that. It never happened. Yeah.
Okay, who's bowling now?
It's a Fisher King. That's gone in the air and...
He's dropped it. No, he's taken
No, he
it.
took that.
That was very difficult to see. Right in the road there.
All right, drinks coming on for Glasshouse team. It's a wicket down, gives us a chance to catch up on things.
Well, that's what Glasshouse needed, is to start getting into the wickets column. Otherwise, Gympie is going to get a long way. They had 10 overs, 10.4 overs, and they're already at 94 runs. They could be going for some sort of record for this year anyway. And so, a new batsman appears to be Andy Batten. We need a Batten.
Apparently, Leanne's still with us. Good on you, Leanne. Enjoying the commentary from inside the tornado.
We're in the eye here. We are the eye of the tornado. We're,
Could you dad joke any worse?
That joke is strong.
Right, the field spreads like a bad joke.
So, Batten.
Who's batting other than down the hatches? Because it's still breezy. Fisher in. No run taken.
So Fisher's going to have to do something here again.
Full toss is a wicket ball. That's the dot.
As we say, another dot. Coming in very handy.
I make that 1 for 94 off 11.
That's sounding pretty good to me. 16 people in the chat. Feel free to say anything there. Just be nice to our commentary. My commentary, anyway.
To you mean?
Yeah. Still that that multitasking thing, which just isn't going very well.
Anyone who's wondering, we do have Max, who is got his fingers in all the pies here today. Not only eating, but producing, mixing, commentating, and holding the brick gazebo down as well. And I am Lanno, basically making fun of him. Change in bowling. This looks like Ricky Sawyer. Bowling is off Twiggins.
That's not the way to start.
Toss, and that's gone miles. Down towards
That's
the
a
fence.
4.
4 signalled. Four runs.
I've just gone to the wrong camera, so say hello to the chat.
Many days. A full toss from a spinner is a wicket ball.
Well, he's trying them.
It has been said in the annals of time, full toss to Lanno is a wicket ball. Then again, yeah, any delivery to Lanno is a potential wicket ball. 1 run taken. New batsman in.
Oh, hold on. I might just have to.
What are you doing? Oh, that. That's played along the ground for a single.
Well, there goes that, man.
It's Andy Batten. I expect at some point in the near future, Max is going to make a horrible dad joke about that name.
I've already made 3. That's a very good shot.
That's picked the gap beautifully.
And
4
another
runs.
4. Well, Glasshouse, you're going to need to do something to tie these batsmen down, potentially stem the runs. Otherwise, there'll be a hell of a chase.
I suggest they're going to need a new #1 commentary supporter, really. I think you're letting them down, mate.
Try not to spruik them too much after last game.
Look what happens off the field, mate.
That's a very good bit of fielding.
One run.
Still managed to get a run for it, though.
Well, at this rate, I'd be thinking we're looking at 200. I expect there might be some wickets.
Good to see a nice high-scoring game.
Another 1 taken. End of the over. Twelve overs down, 1 for 105-ish, allegedly. Who have we got? Back to Manuel. Manny.
Leon.
Leon. Yeah. Anything you can tell us about Leon, being that you're their #1 fan?
Another one who got a 6 for 20 bowling. Not sure where exactly. That's his best bowling figures. So
Figures like that might have been against Nambour. Oh, he's hit that hard. Clipped it nicely. Not getting past Moff. You'd have to be Moff's biggest fan, wouldn't you?
sure.
That was a pause and a half.
He reminds me somewhat. Oh, that's gone over the infield.
Chipped.
They figured they couldn't go through him. They had to go over him.
That's a 9-iron and an easy putt for birdie.
No, it reminds me of a guy I used to play with quite a few years ago, Phil Woodhouse. We used to call him the Great Wall because nothing could get past.
But we could do with him here today, actually, just standing behind us.
Yeah, we need Phil. If you're not in the chat,
one day Phil's going to surprise you.
I'll get a comment in 10 years.
Yeah. Hey mate, I found your chat. Right, Manuel. Bowling to Batten. That's a good looking shot for one run.
That's a very good cricket shot.
Surprised you recognised it, Max.
I've seen a few games of cricket in my time.
Have you?
Just a few. $14 in the chat. 7 likes. Thanks so much for joining us.
Unfortunately, the not-out batsman is War. And
Unfortunately?
If you're Glasshouse, very unfortunate. You wanted...
Are you going to start talking him up?
Been talking him up all day, mate.
Okay, talk him up.
He doesn't
You've
need
seen
my...
what happens.
He doesn't need my help. Pretty sure I can't jinx someone when they're on about 71. Pretty sure that's a bit... The horses bolted from the gift at that point. Something about a dead bird in the hand or something.
A dead bird in the hand is worth...
Chickens before they hatch, apparently.
I love the way you finish my sentences.
That's the end of the day.
That's the end of the day. Right, thanks for joining us in the stream. We're going to finish up there.
Nothing's going to beat that
Max has just checked out for the day.
Come back, Max. Come back, Max. Where are we at? Right, I believe we are in sync score-wise.
Not music-wise?
Not music-wise. It might look like we are lip-syncing.
So, still Topfer coming in.
He's changed ends by the look of things. He's come on to replace your mate, the Owenator. It's just easy runs.
They're still
Easy
trying
runs.
that attempted wicket.
They've gone to some obscure, exotic wicket efforts here, going for the run out off the deflection off the bowler. Well, we've got the top score for the day, definitely. No one in the chat suggested War for the highest score.
Yeah, it'll take some beating so far. Apologies for the noise of the cyclone here. If that's coming through as clearly it is in our ears. So it's breezy over here in the field. It's looking very leaky out there in the middle. Glasshouse needing to do something to stem this flow of runs from Gympie. They're doing very well.
Starting to look quite ugly. I'm surprised you haven't called for the age-old Glasshouse mystery, which is Brigon Moff to bowl. Can bowl. They call him Tangles. Not just because he chooses to wear different underwear.
Oh, he's gone and had a big swing at that.
One. That was kitchen sinkish. We're interested to know if you are listening to the chat, not just watching with something else on in the background. Maybe you've got Channel 9 in the background for better commentary.
What are you talking about? Our commentary's great.
Let us know what you think is the kitchen sink moment of this game. It could be already, it could be to come. We'll be working out our favourite kitchen sink moments We're also looking for a sponsor for our kitchen sink moment. If you've got a plumbing business or a kitchen supply business, let us know.
I'd love to say it would be great to get the stream working fine before we go for sponsors, but...
Not me. Oh, I've got no shame.
Well, my issue is that we need to get things going. And sponsorship would definitely help with the ability to have some time to finish and fix up all the efforts, the things that we want to have done.
What we need is a outdoor broadcast truck. That's what we need.
That would be great. I don't think I could bring a truck over here, though.
Well, it's all right. It could park all the way over there. We just run some leads all the way across the fields.
Some microfiber, not microfiber, fibre optic. Microfiber leads, that would go very well.
All right. We've got Andy Batten. Oh, they've picked out Moff.
Oh, that's a very good bit of fielding.
Spectacular fielding. That's been pulled back in. That's well done. They picked their fielder in there. They know that Moff has got a vertical jump of approximately 0.2 of a centimetre, and that was a little over that.
Oh, great camera work. I'm just looking back on the stream there.
Dug that out around the corner, and one taken.
So
it's raining runs over here.
It certainly is. Lots of runs going for Gympie.
War on strike around the corner. That is going to run down the hill for 4 runs. That's gone. 4 runs. He's on his way to 100 here.
Whew. Bird just tried to fly into one of our cameras. Don't look so confused when I cut to us, Grant.
It's all an act.
Trying to make it look like you're doing something, eh?
Yeah, I'm just randomly checking my Facebook page, you know. Still no likes since 2012. 1 run taken. Need some kind of red rotating alarm light that goes off when the camera's on us. Maybe
that camera doesn't have a tally light like the others do.
A warning bell.
That's just to let the players know they're on camera.
Whee.
Oh, he's hit that into his pad.
Oh, they've gone to the wrong end there. 1 taken. Probably bowler's end was the right answer for that one.
Oh well, you gotta go with what you go with, and there's some surgery happening out on the field.
Another fantastic piece of knowledge from Maxwell.
Well, what did I say?
You've got to go with what you go with.
I didn't say that, did I?
You did. Can we get a replay of that?
There's no replay on the commentary.
Great insights, I have to say. Well, my cricket hasn't updated in quite some time. Let's see if we've got something now. We gone over on that?
Yes.
Not keeping you up, I hope.
Tired here.
Well, you were here at about 2 a.m.
Didn't get here till about 5:50 actually.
Building the brick gazebo. I think next time, little pig, sticks and
sticks
glue,
and straw.
It's not going to cut it. The big bag wolf of Maroochydore.
Well, next time we're not in Maroochydore. We've got a different field next week. On Sunday.
That'll be interesting. After we've played on a Saturday, I'll possibly need a stretcher.
We'll be even more tired.
So my cricket has signed off for the moment.
It's all right. I think our scoring envoy is just on his way back now.
Going to come back and gently shout it at us from somewhere across there. That's known in the business as a Hollywood leave, people. because it's showy and it has everyone in on it.
15. And this is obviously going to go into 16 then once it's done.
Are we close?
Yeah, we're one off.
That's a nice shot. Easy one. Easy one as bro.
I'm going to say, the game behind us, I was just thinking, the game behind us was looking a little quiet. I turn around and it's just got a wicket.
Oh, they're celebrating. Do you want Noosa? Looks like they've taken a wicket. All right.
Oh, I don't think he hit that as well as he wanted to.
No, that was kitchen sinkish.
Kitchen sink moment of the day.
2 taps and a bit of soap on that one. One taken. Come on, my cricket. I need you to update. Oh, full toss.
Bit in the air. It looks like they're only going to go for one there.
1 run taken.
So, tops are coming in. Oh,
Batten sent back.
not the best throw.
Turns out there would have been one in it, but that's hindsight 2020.
I wonder if that'd be a great name for a 2020 competition. Hindsight 2020.
Not a live one, you'd have to play replays on.
I don't have. Oh, hold on. I think if I'm going to be very late on this.
Dear. Because everyone's left the chat. There we go. Yep. Spot on that was. Let's have a look what we've got here. War on 81.
Player to beat for the top score of the day. Chat seems to be levelled out at around about 16 people. Well, the viewers. 8 likes though, 50% there. That's not bad.
Yep. Who's watching? Let us know. Say g'day in the actual live chat. Unless you're driving, of course, in which case, what the hell are you doing watching live streaming?
Wasn't there some politician that was caught doing that?
There's politicians caught doing a lot of things.
let's not go there.
I'm not prepared to answer that question.
Wow.
That's a dot. Someone stood on a B in the game over behind us. See in the IPL, the Bs moved in and everyone had to lie on the ground and they brought a fire extinguisher out.
Really?
It's very exciting. It's in the air. 1 bounce. See, he's taken that with 2 hands to start with. 1 hand, 1 bounce, 2 hands. That's never going to be a wicket. Batten on strike. That's a dot ball. It's good contact.
Playing it very well, but straight to the fielders. The runs have dried up just a little bit. 1 for 131, 16.4. So are they going to go big for the last couple of overs? That looks pretty big.
It's going to be only 1.
One-handed in the outfield. That was the 1 hand, 1 bounce catch.
Didn't appeal for it because he didn't have a beer in the other hand.
That's true.
Rules are rules. That's the end of the over. Just going to confirm the score before. Nope, my cricket not updated. We'll just take a
wild stab at it. 1 for 132. Our scoring envoy is definitely doing his earning his overtime today.
He is.
You ready? Back to us.
12th man is running on from Glasshouse. He's bowler's wanted some advice on his fingernails. What colour do you think I should go with?
No, 1 for 131.
I did add one too many in there by mistake.
That's okay. What we can do. Oh, no, that'll take it.
Oh, you put a -1, didn't you?
Yeah, just in there.
-1.
Ah, that's a very good shot. And, you could just put in 3.
So 4 for that one.
4 on that one.
There we go.
Who is the bowler? I don't think it is Toffer anymore. I think it might be back to Heiss.
Looks like it for sure. It is young Stephen Heiss. Put a lot of effort into it. Bottom edge. And a third man. One take it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I would suggest that if War
He's
got a
still
sniff of 100, he's going to have to get a giddy up.
Oh.
Batten's actually been taking some of the strike and scoring as well.
Oh, that's a big shot. It's over the
4.
top, and another 4 for Gympie.
Sounds like he's got a direct link to my way of thinking. At the moment, I'd have to say my kitchen sink moment is War's innings.
That's not one moment, though.
It has been to me. It's been never ending from the moment he walked out there. He's got to be getting close to 90.
If only my cricket would update.
Exactly.
And he's hit it straight to the fielder.
Well, there'll be words had over that. Come on, there was one there. I got halfway and came back again. According to my cricket, 84.
Well, he's got
I'm going
2 overs.
I'm going to say he's probably 85. No, he doesn't look a day over 30. Played off the hip for one.
Putting good pressure on the fielders there. Oh, Glasshouse, they're going to have their work cut out for them yet again. Maybe they'll do better chasing this time.
Maybe they like a challenge. Maybe that's what it is. They're going to come out with kitchen sinks in every hand. Just a delivery truck of kitchen. Straight for one.
It's not going to come back.
Go on, take 2. Go on. 2 in that every day. Even I could have run 2 eventually with that throw. There's 1.
That looks to be the end of the over. 1 for 142 off 18. 2 overs remaining in the innings. We'll have to wait and see exactly what's going to transpire in the last 2 overs here.
Can update you. War on 89.
Oh,
And
that's what I said.
Batten on 19. 2 overs to go. I'd say it's even money that if War stays not out, that he could get to triple figures.
It's 2 overs. It is definitely on the cards.
He's not going to do it from that end. Liam Moffat's just been over to the bowler and given him a word of advice.
And it looks to be Owen coming into the attack.
Caught and bowled.
How was that?
Well, Moffo's going to claim that.
Well,
He's going to say,
absolutely.
I told him, just bowl him a half volley.
That is a good bit of fielding, good bit of captaincy. Good bit of cricket all round in general, really.
All round good cricket, mate.
Okay, so we have number 8.
That's Nick Burnbrick. Bembrick. Nick Bembrick.
Going to stick with that?
I'm sticking with that. I'm locking in, Eddie. Bembrick. Bemo. Bricko. We could do his whole family standing around our gazebo, really.
Yes. So,
Brick us in.
very tempted to go for a replay there, but I just don't think it's going to work for me today with everything that's happened. That's all right.
We don't want to break anything more.
No. Could do with a windbreak, though.
2 wickets down, 142.
It's probably not the way that they wanted to start the last 2 overs.
Now, incoming batsman,
2 for 142.
advice, your pads are green. They're the wrong colour.
He's put the pads on from the opposition team.
And just hit a single anyway. There we go.
That's looking like it might go for 2 even.
Well, you better run 3.
I don't think there's going to be 3 in that.
War's looking for 3.
So he should be.
He's kept me on strike. Get me on strike.
That's what we like.
3 is good.
It's a good way to open your account and
Exactly.
get Duckworth out of the equation. You really don't like that name, do you?
No. If you've got any better suggestions or want to buy the name of the duck, help us out, please.
Oh,
He's walloped it.
he's
That's gone for 4.
chasing.
Hungy.
He's chasing the 100. Two for 149, 18.3.
I put him on 93.
It's easier to tell the batsman apart now. That one's got green pads.
Yeah, because that's the main thing. If only they had numbers or, you know, different coloured arm rashes or anything. Owen in.
Getting to the non-striker's end
Taking a 1.
for the
He might be stretching it out. Just wants to get it off the last ball of the game, possibly.
do a Steve Waugh
Yep. Well,
last ball 100.
well, he's got the right name for it.
Mm-hmm.
That should have gone further. That's a dot.
That's the kitchen sink moment right there.
That was a kitchen sink moment. Thought I saw the plug fly off the end of that shot.
18 viewers at the moment. Oh, how's that?
It's a down up. One hand, one. You need a beer in the other hand, keeper.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Nope. That's the end of the over.
And Gympie, 2 for 150 with
1 over to come.
1 over to come and 1 batsman very, very close to the 100.
Well, they were on the track for 200, so...
Yeah, they like Glasshouse has really clawed their way back here. And isn't it great when there's no wind?
It's
And
fantastic.
hear this.
Look at that.
That's
That's cars
out
20
in the
miles
field.
away.
okay. And taking the final over looks to be Weiss.
Really? I thought that was a yogurt bar. It's been clobbered.
He is definitely going for that
Gone
100.
for 4.
It's another 4 there.
4 to war.
Got to be very close now. Carrying the bat
That'd be
through the whole
90
innings.
97, I reckon.
1 ball could do it.
Maybe 98. Because he took a 1, say, and 98. 1
Heist.
shot.
Heist coming in again.
Heist, baby.
Oh, he's got enough on that.
1. He's gonna want to end up back on strike at some point.
That's
Hope he doesn't get stranded up there on 99.
that would be very unfortunate.
You know what he'd say if he got stranded up there on 99?
Missed it by that much. Let's see if the well, I'm the smart one here.
All right. What's he got in him?
Well,
You've got a 1
he's
in you.
hoping for a single.
Just drop it into the slips area and take off. All that. There's a solid 1 in that. There we go, 1 taken. Brings War back on strike on 99.
With 3 balls to go in the innings, and the score 2 for 156.
Set it up to be a horrible ending or a fairy tale. It's going to cow, I reckon.
Oh,
Might be a dot ball.
the tension, the drama, the buzz, the crowd. Oh, not much of the crowd.
They're all in the dugout. What do we got? What do we got? 2 more dot balls. Glasshouse got 2 dot balls in him.
Surely you'd be running on the last ball no matter what. You'd be just
drop
putting
the bat.
Bat on the ball. Oh no.
That's going to be safe. There's his 100.
He's got his 100.
It's well batted. I applaud thee.
On the batsman, Kane.
Well done.
That's a very good 100. 2 to the score.
2 to the score. 101.
And
that is batting 101.
I thought I was the dad joke person here.
I'm trying to catch up. Who knows? It's been a lot of time.
But that's been a very good innings.
I don't think that is going to be beaten today. And if it is, it's going to be a hell of a game. Oh, there's a cherry on top.
That's how you finish it.
There's a 4 to put a cherry on top.
That is how you. That's how you finish an innings.
It's like that, and that's the way it is.
Take it to 100 for yourself, and then hit a 4 for the team.
It's fantastically done.
So, from what I can see, the score is 2 for 162 after 20 overs.
I believe that is spot on, Maxwell. I haven't checked it with anything. I'm just confidently going to say that's spot on.
Okay, we're going to come over to us because we're going to do a bit of an innings break and be back with Glasshouse trying to chase down one hell of an innings. Actually,
It's going to be
Mikey,
a chase.
just talk for me for a moment there, Lanno.
I will do. So Glasshouse are having a little bit of a chat in the middle, just finding out. Anyone got any ideas? Anyone done anything amazing recently? With the bat, you can go in. It's going to be a heck of a run chase. Should be a
Certainly is.
a great second innings. What are you cooking up over there, Maxwell?
I've got a few things that I've got planned.
Very good. Trying to send your media man over for an interview.
Something like that.
Okay.
That should be all connected.
Oh, I take it it's me doing it then.
Well, I'm not.
Well, could have told me.
He's coming over. Okay, so we're going to see about having you have a bit of an
Mr.
interview
Wall.
out the front. Do you want to go over and in front of Glenn's camera there for me?
I will do.
Okay, Glenn, I'm going to need to keep you there. Sorry, we'll mute that. Okay.
So what do you say now? Oh, he's just getting his pads off. Yeah, come over here. What's his first name?
Okay. Sorry for the behind the scenes work going on there. Oh, hold on. What's happening with our stream? Oh, no.
All good? Right, let's
Yep.
count when you're ready.
When you're ready, Lanno.
We're joined by the man at the moment, fresh off a 100 in T20. Mr. Lewis War, mate, congratulations. Well done. How did that go?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, it's always good to get runs. Get my first 100 for gold is pretty special. But yeah, it was a good team effort.
You had some good support. All the guys that came out didn't really choke up the run rate and handed over the strike when you demanded it.
Yeah, no, the guys did really good early on. Steve-O and I laid the platform. Then Andy come in and ticked over the strike. And yeah, scoreboard was always going up, which is nice. They did a good job.
Yeah, how did you feel Glasshouse bowled? I didn't think they bowled that badly, really.
No, I think they bowled fairly well. It's obviously a very quick outfield, and 2020 is a tough game. Anything can happen, so I don't think they did a bad job. We just took our opportunities and played aggressive cricket.
Cool. Well, good luck for this afternoon. Hope you can protect those runs. Got anything, any messages for anyone that's watching you in the live stream?
No, just hopefully the goal will get up for us. So yeah, good luck to the bowlers in this next innings.
Cool. Thanks, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so back to me here. Thanks so much to Lewis War for joining us there for a few moments. We're going to take a quick break and be back with you at the beginning of the next innings. Thanks so much for joining us. We will take a quick break now. Well,
Here we are again in this strange old town.
yeah, welcome back. This is going to become more and more difficult for me as the shade, as I can't see my numbers here.
Sun beats down.
So players and umpires heading back towards the field now, and
Gympie are looking to defend their total.
you've got the right things up there.
Yep.
Just put that back on. Actually, no, we won't.
So we've got Kelvin Cochrane to open the bowling for Gympie. You probably wouldn't recognise him with his clothes on. Surprised zero comments about his little cameo earlier. Perhaps everyone is still in shock.
I want to.
That was weird. Inception. Oh, well, that one hurried him up a little bit.
Okay. Yep. Sorry, I'm going to stop doing that right now.
Dot ball.
Oh, I'm not sure if that was wide. The keeper barely even tried to have a go at that.
The umpire's looking like he wants to spread his wings. It's looking like, come on, hurry up. That took so long he forgot that he was going to call it anything, really.
Yeah. How many runs there?
2 taken by the look of things.
Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. Looks like chat has just been taken over by a bot.
Hi. Not sure who you are there, but hello. Thanks for joining us.
Do you have the technology?
Feel free to like as well.
Where are you from? Hi. 100% something, which is possibly an ad. That's squirted off the bat. Come back for 2. Who's batting out there, Max?
That's a very good question. I haven't gotten to that just yet. From the looks of it, we have Schultz.
You should remember they opened the batting in the last game.
Okay,
And the skipper.
And Dan Cahill.
He said, listen, 100, 101, hold my beer. Although he probably didn't say that. Cochrane in.
Oh, that
Unlucky.
was very close there.
That shot is called a squirt.
And it's a squirt for 4.
4 runs is 4 runs. Unfortunately, we're filming this, so you can't tell everyone back in the clubhouse. It was a straight drive down the ground, beat everyone.
That's correct. And it looks like all of the birds are starting to come in for the day.
Coming home to roost.
And that looks to be the end of the over.
Of course it is.
So Glasshouse got a run chase here. They're looking for 163 is what's required, and 8 from the first over.
Or 10. Apparently.
Really?
That's what my cricket says. Who am I to argue with my cricket? Schultz on strike, left-hander. Went fairly cheaply in the first game today. He'll be looking to
He'll be wanting to change that this time. And Cahill, top scorer of the previous match, but he'll have his work cut out for him if he wants to do the same here. With War scoring 100 in the first innings.
Did we get a number on the bowler?
We haven't yet.
It's definitely a spinner. He's bowling cap on. He's not Kevy Shepherd because he's wearing it the right way round. Number 6 by the look of it. Jason Woods, Woodsorama, J Wood. I think that covers it.
Covers it? Yep. I mean, if you could.
You didn't.
I did.
Wish you wouldn't.
Yep.
How's our mate High in the chat?
He
Still high?
Well, Nicola has just joined. Great commentating, guys. Thanks. Wish I could be there watching in person. That doesn't say much for our stream, does it?
No. Thanks for the support, Nicola.
Tiny bit of a misfield. Looks like that's gone for 1.
1 run. If you do come to the games and we're here streaming, come say good day.
Not too loud because we've got plenty of microphones around, but we're always welcome to have someone come and say something.
Exactly.
Right now, I'm getting the distinct feeling I'm going to get sunburnt on the back of my neck today.
Probably. We could just say we're inspired by Kelvin Cochrane's farmer's tan, and we're just trying to live up to that. It's like Casper the Ghost.
Oh.
Top ball.
And the Glasshouse batsman there, seeing if he can replicate some of Officer's work from the first game.
Well, will Liam Moffat come out and go crazy like he did in the first game? I had a chat to him during the break between the 2 games.
Okay.
He told me he loves the camera, always performs better when there's a camera around.
Well, he certainly performed for us in the last game. Put on. I'm not sure if anyone's seen the stream for the previous match. There was a few people there. That's over the top.
That's a left-hander shot.
That's a proper left-hander shot. Yeah, but I'm going to assume from the comments, and that's gone for 4. But yeah, I would assume the kitchen sink moment of the match would have gone to Liam Moffat in the previous game.
The previous game, I would have to give the kitchen sink moment to Moff. If any man has spent some time near a kitchen sink, it's going to be Moff. Probably with his back to it, whilst opening the fridge. Because he's helpful. Anytime anyone wants a snack, he will go and let me get that for you. He's a top banana. All right. Here we go. Who have we got bowling now?
It's been a change up already.
For a second there, it looked like he just had one football sock pulled up very high, like he's a gang member. But I think that's on the outside of both sets of pants.
That's a very good shot.
Clip that off his pads. 2 easy runs. 2 easy runs. Now this looks like it's Nick Bembrick.
Number 8.
Tell you what, I'm getting better at this. Seamless, like a Velcro tracksuit. Allegedly. It's a good chase.
And looks like they're going to turn that into 2 as well.
Easy 2. 2 more. Cahill picks up where he left off.
Yes. Wonder how many runs he's got left in him today. They've got a bit of a chase, but starting it off pretty close to 10 and over. That'll definitely help out.
If I remember correctly, his leg fell off in the first game.
And that's been bludgeoned through. That's going to be 4.
He almost took out that bird. And I do mean an actual bird.
That's almost gone
4
onto the other
runs.
field.
4 runs there. You don't need to run with those.
No. The type I like when I'm batting.
I've
Scoring runs without run.
I've modelled a career off that that principle. Don't run. I spent half a season. The longest I travelled was to the wicket and back.
Oh,
that is a fantastic shot.
That's a very good shot again.
That was classy.
Cahill taking it to Gympie here.
Well, you have to fight fire with fire.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure after the last match, Glasshouse is going to want to open their winning account for the day.
And I wouldn't mind betting that Glasshouse are looking to steal this game from Gympie, because if you're a bushranger, what's the one thing you want more than anything else? Gold. That's what you want.
That's a good bit of fielding.
It's well fielded.
He turns it into 1. That could have gone through again for 4.
And it fine leg there. 1 run.
So much easier scoring when they're scoring runs because you have to put the runs in.
Exactly. I get distracted very easily, so when nothing's happening,
Don't we all?
I could miss a whole over.
Has been known to happen.
Sometimes when I'm not batting as well. Field spread.
Well, already
A deep point.
that tells me that Gympie might be a little bit worried. Glasshouse already 30 off less than 3 overs. Ah,
Add another 4 to that
that
total.
is a very good shot. That time it was not Cahill.
Schultz.
It was Schultz.
Seems to be a lag in your operating system there, Max.
It just happens occasionally. And the viewer count's gone up, so I have a feeling that Glasshouse is going to enjoy the look of this stream so far. If you're connecting with Glasshouse, I'm your man, because they're my team for the day.
If you're actually watching from Gympie or supporting Gympie, let us know. I'd like to know who's watching.
Yeah,
and
we
who's supporting.
want to see who's in the
Stream.
stream looking on. Currently showing 17 viewers. Not a lot, but you know. Who are you supporting if you're out there and live?
Our mate from 100% unpronounceable CPL seems to have disappeared after he's dropped his spam bomb and run away again.
Maybe he was just replying to the wind that was coming through the microphones.
Might have been.
He's gone over the field. That's not going to go for 4.
Those are the ones, as a fielder, if you're running in at it, it's going to spin away from you when it lands. All right, 2 taken. Well, this is how you start a largish run race.
On chase.
No. I've economically combined both words. That has gone.
Oh, is it going to plug? No,
All the
that's
way.
gone for 4.
That was a beautiful cricket shot. If only we had replays.
Look, I get the feeling that you've got a problem. Okay, see, normally I'd like to have a monitor right here.
Well, that blew away earlier, so
which blew away in the wind. I would also love to be able to see the cameras.
maybe you
Love
could
the
show
cameras.
people where the monitor.
Well, if
Right, there we go, right there.
speaking of replays, we better cut back to the action. One hit the pad of Cahill,
Drop ball.
but yes, a dot ball. Get the cameras back on them because they're doing a great job out there.
That's a great shot.
Gone through again.
That'll be 4.
Another 4-2 Cahill. Has definitely picked up where he's left off in the last innings, last game.
This is coming a little bit easily. Jason Woods. More like chasing balls. Come on, Gympie, you've got this.
I have a feeling that they're going to need wickets.
If you've just joined us, I'm Lanno, and I'm joined by Max.
Hello, that's not the camera that's on. I don't know why I waved at it.
You just wave. We've got Glasshouse set 163 for victory. Have started like a rocket. 44 already. Oh,
That's
that has
gone very
miles.
high. It's gone high. And it's been put down.
That never looked like it would be taken.
There's 2 runs there.
I don't know if you can see across the field, but it's undulating. So if you're running looking in the air, it's possible you fall in a hole.
I do remember at this particular, not this field, but at this arena right over here, there's some very, very interesting
someone we know.
fielding by someone we know.
Had some mishaps. It's a bit like Lords when you're standing on one side of the field and you look across the other side and
You
all
think
can
that's a
see-
mountain over there?
You just see someone from the knees up.
Is that the end of the over?
Anything's
Looks to
possible.
be. Batsman having a chat in the middle.
Is that
Just-
a 4 or a 6?
I'm pretty sure that was a 4.
Or a 2?
Let's go with my cricket and we'll see what's happening out there.
Okay, I'll be with you in a week. Dot ball there, and then there was I reckon 2, but we'll just check for an update.
See what comes up. Appears to be a change in the bowling.
Schultz is on strike.
Number 9, is it Bruce? not
McAvaney.
Bruce, Bryce Mitchell.
Come on, Mitch.
And the hat's gone back. And we've got a fielder joining us right in front.
They missed their chance.
Oh, he's been moved around a little bit further.
That's Woodsy. Cahill on 36, Schultz on 11. Dot ball, that's been a bit of a rarity of late.
Oh, we might need to.
Just updating the score.
I just put that that one in. If it's a dot, you just press add.
There we are. We've caught up. All right, that is a long run up. I don't think you're allowed to go that far these days, are you?
Not with some of the restrictions going on.
No, need a pass.
Oh,
Beautiful.
straight to the fielder.
They
It's
must
like
have seen that shot coming. 1 run to Schultz.
$20 now in the stream. Thanks so much for joining us. So,
Anyone admitting who they're supporting?
no, nobody's said anything. They're all watching with the volume on 0. And who can argue with that, with with my commentary really, and dad jokes and everything else that's happening.
Well, like mould, you might just grow on them. Although with this wind, I don't think there's anything sticking. Here we are. Long run. It's not a bad ball by Mitch.
And they've definitely put a bit of a stopper in the Glasshouse innings there.
The ball. All right, Mitchell, halfway through his over.
I thought you were going to say halfway through his run-up.
That too. Bryce Mitchell to bowl, right him over.
And Cahill's just decided to club it down the ground.
That's
Very
great
well
fielding.
stopped.
Great fielding. Picked up, keeps it to 2. That was belligerent, dare I say.
Yeah, it was almost like he thought. Been listening to the commentary the last game, and they said that we didn't have enough kitchen sinks. So
Well, that wasn't so much a kitchen sink, but like he was marching in a hurry to the kitchen department. All right, the bowler's thinking to himself, what am I going to do now? Maybe try a short one, go for a top edge catch.
it was a bit shorter.
What's that? Dot ball. We'll be 5 overs down after this.
And Glasshouse already at 50. That's a very good start by them.
Only one change to the Glasshouse team for this round. We've got
Timmy Turner.
Timmy Taylor's in for Stephen Forster.
Timmy Taylor, sorry.
Yandina fame.
That's another shot. That looks to be going for 4 again.
That's a cracker.
That's a very good cricket shot from Cahill.
Page 2 of the David Boone terminology index. That's a cracker.
A cracker. Well, Glasshouse certainly speeding along so far in this innings. 5 overs done, none for 52. Already a third of the way there. A little bit less than that, but they've got to be happy with that start. Gympie looks to have dropped a little bit in the field as well.
They need a wicket. They're probably thinking, where's that going to come from? Maybe bowling for a run out, possibly.
It worked for Glasshouse last game in terms of getting wickets.
Well, we've got a deep discussion at the bowler's end there. Another change in bowling. They're trying everything. Looks like everyone in the team bowls.
So
This is Mason McClone. Mason McClone.
confident with that pronunciation?
Ish.
Seeing as you were giving it to me in the last game.
Well, see, I can adapt. Come on, Macca. Right, you are. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Okay, and surely Schultz. Oh,
Schultz on strike. Being a left-hander, you do not want to give him anything that he can put one boot down the pitch and wallop. Well, that was an anti-wallop.
very nicely turned away. That's not very much a left-hander's shot.
It's the opposite of a wallop. There was a pollow.
A pollow?
It's the complete opposite of a wallop.
Oh. Makes sense now that I think about it.
Thank you for joining us. 1 run taken. Have we hit 1,000 in the viewing yet?
Oh, that's another great shot.
Because if there was, there'd be 1,000 people loving
Another
what
4.
we're watching at the moment. 4 runs.
Still, the last comment begins with great commentating, so I can't assume that they are listening.
Are you sure that you didn't just leave that there and think, you know what, that's a great
I
place
had
to be?
nothing to do with it.
Well, so far, Nicola is winning the comments.
And another one put through. This is going to be... Oh, stopped.
Just one. It's all right. Gympie are all over this. They've got it. It's like the carrot and the donkey.
Carrot and the donkey?
Yes. Apparently you tie a donkey on a stick and you hold it out in front of a carrot. And then something happens. That's a huge shot.
6.
6 runs.
6-2 Schultz.
I know nothing.
I don't know where that came from.
Hogan's Heroes, jeez.
Oh, Hogan's Heroes? That's old for me.
Get some culture about you. Look, I might look like a whippersnapper. I'm actually 104. All right.
And what's Schultz going to do here?
Macca. He's
turning it fine.
Oh,
Gets it past
through.
the fielder.
That's going to go all the way.
Is it going to go all the way?
It's like a
That is
racetrack.
all the way.
Fast outfield.
And the batsman got to be happy with that.
This is looking easy, to be honest with you.
Well, a wicket or two could really, really change things for Gympie here.
10 wickets would.
10 wickets would definitely change it, but
Make things very different. All right, McLean.
oh, that's coming straight over towards us.
It's going to go right.
Right.
Go get it, Max. Go get it. Go get it.
Mikey's got it.
Oh, Mikey's got it. Well done. Oh, that big arm. Huge arm. Well done, Mikey.
Thanks, Mikey.
Should be the end of the over.
And they're changing that over. So, 6 overs down, none for 72. Gympie needing to plug this leak.
That's 12 runs and over, Max.
Yeah. That's good maths. I can't work things like that out.
My math good. Me talk good, not math good. 47 for Cahill, 27 for Schultz.
Cahill's decided that he wants to
He wants a piece of that 100.
Yeah, he wants to see if he can beat that. Okay, looks like Cochrane back into the attack.
Coco, he's got no shame.
I think we noticed that earlier on in the stream.
It's not the only thing he's got none of.
Well, he'll be hoping for some dot balls.
Righto. What's he got up his sleeve?
Apologies to our 21 viewers.
Well, we know what he's got up his sleeve. White skin, very pale white skin. If you're wondering what we're talking about, just go back.
In the first innings.
In the first 15 minutes of the first innings, he did a streak in some budgie smugglers in front of the cameras. Why? Because he's Coco. 1 run taken.
Well, we've got a batsman on the ground out there. And tell me they've injured themselves again.
Well, Schultzy's had injuries in the past. Between the two of them, I tell ya, it's not looking good out there. He's taking the helmet off. Stephen Forster, the physio, has gone out. Cahill's just glad it wasn't him with his leg falling off like it did in the first game.
Was it Schultz that's leg fell off in the first game?
No, it would be Cahill.
Right.
Almost like I just said that.
That's why I thought I'd question it. It's not looking the most comfortable out there.
No, he's gone. Knee.
That's a little unfortunate.
That looks very knee-ish.
That's...
One of the advantages of cricket, however, is if you do have a leg injury, you've got a bat which can serve as a walking stick to help you off, but he's not looking like that's very comfortable at all.
No, and not sure exactly what's going on there, but fingers crossed that Schultz is gonna get a bit better.
We will see if we can get an update a bit later on for those watching the stream, but he looks very disappointed.
As you would be. He's been batting very, very well. They both have.
And that's not what you want at the start of the season, really.
No, don't want injuries at the start of the season. But there is one upside to this.
I know what this is.
And that, fortunately, I think I muted my microphone for that.
That is that coming to the wicket now
Is Liam Moffat.
the one and only Grand Moff.
And he was certainly, well, given the way that these two started with Schultz and Cahill started this innings, given what difference Moffat made when he came to the crease in the previous game.
I see him just shutting up shop, just playing the
gonna
ball
block
around.
it out?
Block it out, yeah. Yep.
We don't put that as a wicket, do we?
Nah,
I
that
don't.
would be retired, not out, hurt.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
I know this. Do you know how I know this? I
I
did it last season.
believe against Wamaran, right after hitting probably was my favourite shot of the season, the reverse switch pull shot for 6.
Yeah, that was a kitchen sink moment.
See, it's almost like when you're batting with me, you get some bad advice from the other end.
Well, it's because you've got a camera and I'm a show-off, basically. It's only the second time I ever attempted that shot.
I think the first time was when you were batting with me in Budrum.
I got bowled. I learned a lot in between both of them. Cochrane in. Moffat,
Oh.
good contact.
Still seeing it like a beach ball.
I'm just going to do the right thing and not comment. But I'll tell him you called him that.
I was going to say I was seeing it like a watermelon, but I thought would leave it alone.
For you to be seeing it like a burger.
Hey, nothing wrong with a good burger.
Well, it disappeared before. Well, it's off the pad and no run taken. Another dot.
Okay, so 22 have now joined us in the stream. Thanks so much for coming along. Still 9 likes. Thank you so much for those. We are endeavouring to bring you good pictures today. Can't always guarantee it though. The reason being we have had some technical difficulties. That's why there's no instant replays at the moment. But
I've got a prediction to make.
what's that? We're going to have some technical difficulties next week?
Fast forward, if we're still going in 5 years' time, we'll still be saying that we've got technical difficulties.
It's telestream technical difficulties.
Yes, technical difficulties TV.
Oh, and it's just gone past the fielder.
That's gonna go for 4.
That's going to go. It is running away for 4 down there.
Can't help himself.
Bringing a bit of a spark to the innings again.
It's all about the cameras. Give us a wave, Moffo. Give us a wave. No, he can't hear us. Maybe one day we'll have batsmen mic'd up. Imagine that.
I've thought about that. These things are things that I have thought about.
That's why we need sponsors, right?
Yes.
Oh, cheeky. Not a
So-
bump ball.
Well, he seems to be walking off.
He's walking off.
He's walking off before the umpire's done anything. So that looks to be
First wicket down.
Glenn. What's our chances of a replay?
Was that approximately 0? Was that what we
Just
had there?
give me a moment's warning here, because I need to. All right, that's set and ready to go. Let me know if you've got anything there. No. Nope, that's all right. So new batsman is Sawyer coming in. So
Ricky Sawyer.
unfortunately, the man, the myth, the legend, Liam Moffat, not doing wonders in that particular innings.
Used up all of his mojo in the first game.
But did do a quick fire, a couple of runs in there to help the team out.
That he did. If we're lucky, we'll see if we can have a word with Moff in a little while.
We'll see how he goes. Wonder if he'll join us over. Where's our other chance over there? Just down here.
Oh, very good.
You do have it? Okay, let's go to it very quickly.
See what we've got, people. Close to a bump ball, but Just managed to get underneath it and play it up.
Okay,
again.
back live.
And a well taken catch.
That looks to be the end of the over. We might need to double check on our scores there.
Trying to do that. Just waiting on my cricket, who have not actually noticed that Moffat's come in, scored some runs and gone again. I'm just going to add some random deliveries to this. And we can adjust it if need be. We're ready for the start of the over. Full toss.
And that's
goes
what you do for a full toss. Cahill continuing where he left off.
The potential wicket ball.
That
That'll
looks
be
like a
his
50 for Cahill.
That's 2 in a day.
Oh, other batsman Kane. That's it.
He missed his celebration.
That's okay.
He did a dance and everything. He didn't do a dance. Just in
He
case.
put the bat up for a bit and
case you
decided,
think you're
no, I'm
missing
going to get
something."
another 50 because
That's how I roll.
want to steal the top runs of the day away from War.
Good save. Good save.
I'm working on my multi.
Tasking. It's a good cut shot.
Another good shot there. Decides the non-striker's end is the place to be at.
We should have known from the last game that it's not. It's not safe. It's not safe here.
So Glasshouse now 1 for 86, with also another retired hurt.
Bit over halfway.
Yes.
Oh,
He's just
Cheeky.
nudged that one away. They're going to come back for 2.
2 in that. That was cheeky.
They're going to go for 3.
I doubt that.
No.
very much. 2 taken.
Oh. Yep. And punched away for 1 there.
1 run taken. Oh, it's come off the chest of the keeper, was it? Any bat on that?
It's a
Signalled
very
as
good
bat.
question.
It is signalled as bat on it. Winds come back again.
Not too bad right now, though.
No, it's good. We've got a good wind meter. If the brick gazebo is at 45 degrees,
And
it's blowing strongly.
tried to curve that one around the umpire.
Coming back for 2. It's like a golf shot, draw shot around the dog leg. 2
Lawn
taken.
bowls. Just that little around the corner.
Lawn bowls. Nighttime barefoot bowls. Fantastic. That is hopefully over because I've just been pressing our little score thing and it says over. Got hope.
It's very technical.
Alrighty.
Quick push for 1 there. Oh, they're coming back for 2.
Pushing for 2. Well done.
Oh, going to push for 3 after that fielding. Little unlucky there with the pickup.
Sounds like the story of my nightclubber life. Just a little bit unlucky with the pickup.
I'll take your word for that one.
That was well played. Around the corner for 1. It is milking runs at the moment.
Now it looks like it's Gympie that needs to do something about the scoring rate, because at this rate, Glasshouse look to be gliding to victory, but I don't want to talk them up too much. Cahill's definitely still doing well out there.
I might leave you for a moment, Maxwell, and go and see if we can rustle up someone to come and join us and have a chat.
Absolutely. Not leaving me to do the commentary duties all by myself as well as switching, because we all know how good at I am at multi.
Use your big words, Max, big words.
Hold on. Mr. High is killing the... Oh, someone from the IPL. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce your name there. He's in the chat. Another one punched away, going for a quick single. Another one chopped away for a quick single.
Headset, number 3.
Yep, that works for me. Okay, so joining us, we've got, Lanno's back. And who have we got with us now, Lanno?
We've got your favourite player of the day, Liam Moffat, a.k.a. Moffo, and a million other names. Welcome, Moff.
Certainly picked it up in the last game.
Yeah. It's good to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
No worries. Can you hear yourself?
I can.
That's good. Let me know if you need it louder or quieter or anything like that. So, boys are certainly off to a good start out there so far.
Yeah, really good start, actually. Dan's batting beautifully.
Finishing off where he left off last game.
Yeah, and last week and the week before, and the season before.
Yeah.
It just keeps going to another level, really.
Was there any discussion about whether he might see if he can outdo the 101 scored by War in the Gympie innings?
There was no discussion, but I think he might be trying himself.
Yeah.
I think he wants to get a lot of them.
What about yourself? Were you? What was your plan when you went out there, given such a good start?
Just consolidate, really. We needed about 6 or 7 and over, so just keep going, and then just try and bat with Dan and let him do most of the heavy lifting.
Exactly, and no quick singles.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And the update I've got on Jeremy Schultz is it's his hamstring.
Yeah.
He's not sure how bad it is, but it gosh darn jolly well hurts, he said.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him come off the field try and hurt, so
it must be quite a bit of pain.
Yeah. You've seen him play through broken fingers and whatnot, so.
I'll tell you what I'm a bit surprised by, Moff, is when they were putting all those runs on, no one went for the magical give Moff a bowl. Has that been put away or what?
Yeah, just age and lack of ability.
Mate, you can't hold back the tangle-footed Moff.
No.
So did we have it right on our score sheet? You've got the C beside you?
Yes.
Today? Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this a season ploy or a T20 ploy? Or?
For the season, yep.
Oh, congratulations, mate.
Very nice.
So, changing the guard a little bit.
Yeah. Anyone that wants to say g'day to Moff, say g'day in the chat. It's been a bit quiet in the chat, to be honest.
Anthony Lister says we should get Taylor. Ash Bartz says the Moff. Nice chipping, mate.
Cheers.
Umpire doesn't like a bar of that.
I actually walk when I don't hit bump balls, Barty.
There we go.
We were saying it looked a little bit like a bump ball, but you didn't stick around to see what was happening with the umpire. You just started walking.
It felt like
Good
a bump
cricket.
ball, but then when I watched, bump balls don't float like that.
No.
So
It's like you were just a little early on it, possibly?
yeah, I thought it was a Yorker, and
Yep.
it wasn't.
You dug it out well.
Oh, now you can wave to the viewers at home. We've got our camera up here on you.
Maybe you can be seen.
We'll cut back to the footage going on out there.
Now, I haven't...
It's a wonderful shot.
Cahill's
That's a big one.
Right, just for one.
It's quite a big oval, this one.
Yeah, it is a big oval, especially I think we're on the closest wicket to this side.
Yep.
Okay.
So
That's a long boundary.
Yep. We played on this field last week.
Yep.
And that was into the wind as well, so it was
Wow.
an enormous hit.
So any sixes over that way last week?
No, like guys tried, failed, but
Possibly got out.
they did get out.
Oh, looks like there's been a couple more. Hi, Liam from Leanne.
Female viewers.
Yep. Leanne Robertson.
And the chicken. G'day, boys. Go Tim Taylor. You
Fan
fans
club.
just checking.
Just checking in now. Wow. The chicken. Welcome, the chicken.
Our other friend, Mr. High, I think is from India. So we're checking into some Indians.
Has he checked in again, or?
Yes, it has. Whoa.
Nice work. You knew at this. All right. We've had a
Bryson
change in
bowling.
bowling. Who's this bowling? Moff, you recognise?
That's Bryson Mitchell.
It is Bryson, yep.
He'll probably just try and bowl full and straight, I think.
Good plan in 2020.
Yeah, he's a good bowler. Surprised he didn't bowl more up front, actually.
Mhm.
Power play.
Now, you may have missed it earlier when you were in the field, but Coco did a little budgie smuggler run across in front of our cameras, so you'll have to go back and check that in the stream. I think we lost a lot of viewers.
It's a blinking you'll miss it moment, but
We missed it. I was looking and I missed it. Might have been the colour of the budgie smugglers. It's not been updating well. We've got to. I'm gonna have to do a big adjustment.
I've put our scores away for the moment. I might just
for
turn the
99
live
for
back
9.
on.
Well, my cricket hasn't updated.
Might need to word to the scorers.
We're still a bit ahead. We might send our scoring envoy Mikey over to check the scores.
Not right now, Mikey. Give us a minute. We'll stay talking with
With Grand Moff.
Glasshouse captain. We can call him the Grand Moff, being the captain.
Yes, yep. Now, if this was
That's another
there's 4
4.
runs.
It's good work there.
If it was a slower moving game with less of these darn boundaries, we could have story time with Moff. Anyone that knows Moff knows that you name a subject or a person and he'll regale you with a tale.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for another day, mate. Maybe a 2-dayer.
Could be a special segment.
Two
Story
day.
time with Uncle Moff. Tune in.
Middle session of a 2-dayer.
Rain delay, possibly. Right, well, Cahill.
Seems to be the man of the moment.
Yes.
He's playing very good cricket out there.
It's a very good wicket, actually.
It is playing true.
Yeah. It was a little bit too paced last week, but it looks like just extra week on it. So,
A bit more rolling.
yeah, it's improved it a lot.
So it seems like Cahill scored a lot of his runs actually with some inside-out type of shots and over cover where you can't really cover that.
Yeah, so especially in the power play when they were always going to have the deep mid wicket in the long line.
Yeah.
I think he was looking to go inside out up for the spinners, but then with his medium paces, he hit a lot through square leg. Yeah, they just touted into his pads.
And he looks like he's got all day to just play that shot.
Yes.
Oh, we know what a no ball means.
That's going to be a woohoo.
It's a woohoo. Come on, umpire, give us... There it is, woohoo!
I don't think
Free
our
hit.
cameras were on it, but
Trust us.
sure the batsman
He
will
gave
be
us
quite
the
happy.
umpire put his finger in the air and gave it the night fever twirl.
So batsman did cross, so they are allowed to rearrange their field here.
Although I don't
Not
think
that they are. Everyone seems to be staying well back on the boundary.
I noticed as soon as no ball was called, Cahill got his ass down that end of the pitch very, very quickly. Give me a piece of that free hit.
I think you'll find he might just try and flick this over square leg.
Yeah.
Would be my guess. Or hit it through backward point. There we go.
Straight to the
Straight
fielder,
to the
though.
fielder. 1 run. Not that putting the scores on is going to do anything, because we've got no idea what's going on.
Well, we may need...
Are we up to... Nope.
well, are they further behind than we are?
Yeah, thereabouts. I haven't updated that in a long time.
No, I know.
If you're watching, apologies for the the scores not being exactly
Oh, they're not on
up to date.
screen. I took them off screen.
Well, that's how not up to date they are.
Yes.
Right, Mitch Bryson Mitchell.
Bryson Mitchell.
Yep. Saw another Mitchell in the lineup. Would that be brother?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was well fielded by the wicket. Yeah, this is his brother.
Yep. All right.
Pretty good cricket family all round, actually.
You often find that with some of the regional clubs, you'll get a whole family move in.
Yeah. We thought we got away with it one year when I think Josh Brady stopped playing, but then his other brother came out and scored hundreds of fun as well. So.
Yeah. Here's one I've got in the cupboard.
Yeah.
It's my understanding there's another Cahill around as well, isn't there?
Yeah, Matt. Not playing at the moment, but he was another good opening batsman.
I won't say it, Lanno.
Don't say it. Well,
I think...
as you may or may not know, Max has chosen to be Glasshouse's #1 fan for today, so he's been spruiking you guys all day.
Absolutely.
1 for 113 off 11.
1 for 113 off 11.
Right.
What we'll
Give
do,
me a moment.
I'll go for that.
You're going to do that? All right. I'll talk us through. We've got Ricky Sawyer on strike.
A late cut, I reckon.
Oh, bit uppish. This is Mason McClone, still bowling. I think it's McClone or McClone.
Was that his first ball there?
I should say here, actually. See?
Yep.
McClone. Oh,
Oh,
windy whoosh.
will do.
That could almost
Turn those back on.
go in as a kitchen sink moment, that one. Oh, we can tell you, Moff, we decided for the first game, your entire innings won the kitchen sink moment.
Yep.
For the first game.
And how are we going there? Coming back for 2.
Around the corner for 2. 2 all day.
So that should be correct now.
Very good.
So 1 for 115, chasing 126 off 11.3 overs.
Was
Got
it
us
160?
162.
Oh, sorry, I think you said 126.
I probably did. Let us know in the chat. Am I getting this all
Horribly
wrong? And the chat is finally talking to us. We need a
Hallelujah.
celebrity on all the time.
That's what we need.
Was that 3 runs?
Yep, 3 to Dan.
Moff brings the eyeballs.
It's definitely
Okay.
not Dan's batting.
Hi, Liam from Leanne. G'day, boys. Go Tim Taylor. And the IPL has just joined us again.
Well done.
Message held for review. Oh, there we go. Don't need to worry about him then.
They've gone upstairs with that message.
It's
Hope it didn't go to the bunker. Anything could happen. Oh, that's got to be run, surely.
I might get 2 there. So one thing with Ricky, he's very quick.
Yes, he
I
is.
think he only got 1 though.
Yeah. I think that's Dan.
Well, giving it to Dan, he's certainly
Yeah, he's definitely
certainly been doing some running today.
He has to screw his leg back up tighter every 5 overs. Fell off in the first game. Oh, rare miss.
And a dot there. So 1 for 119 after 12 overs. I don't want to say it, but I want to say it at the same time. Glasshouse going very, very well.
Well, hope you haven't jinxed anything, because Moff's sitting right here. He can reach you.
That's why I'm on the other side of you, Lanno.
Exactly. What are they talking about in the middle? What do you reckon?
Dinner.
probably just talking about what the run rate is and general plan.
Yep. Areas.
Yeah,
They're
checking
looking
the
at the
score now.
scoreboard now.
I noticed there's a big scoreboard over there, which I don't think has been updated once throughout the game.
There's another little scoreboard that is going.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That makes more sense then.
But
All right. Well, where are we at?
Into the attack now?
this is Bryson again, I think.
Bryson.
I think they're trying to sort
Bryson.
of bowl some of their better bowlers through here to.
Try and stifle the flow.
Yeah.
Ricky Sawyer.
He's put it down for 1. Get Cahill on strike. You've got to be happy with that.
I think one of the things that holds Ricky back is he's very correct as a batsman. He's less likely to throw any kind of kitchen sinks or implements at the bowling.
Oh,
Has he got a big shot in him? Off.
he does. It's through the. He likes flashing like going through the offside.
Mm.
But
So last season he scored his first 100?
Yeah, he had a big 140 last year to
Yeah,
chase down 300. I think we chased down 330 against Caloundra. And yeah, he got a big 140, which
sort of secured his position in the team.
Yes,
if he wasn't there already.
Nothing like 100 to go. Well, I think he's a batsman.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't tell you, Max. I'm officially a batsman because I can't bowl anymore.
I'm officially a batsman because I could never bowl.
Oh, well. Imagine if we had replays. There'd be some great replays today.
There would have been some fantastic replays.
Bryson Mitchell. That's a great shot.
there's a lovely shot. Might get 2 though.
Push it hard.
They'll get it.
Oh, they're going to go
there.
for 3, but no.
Nope.
So
Cahill turned around and said, not a chance.
This is definitely one of the better high-scoring venues on the Sunshine Coast.
It is. Yeah.
Good wicket, fast outfield.
Yeah. I can't imagine what this ground would be like if the outfield was slow.
it'd be horrible.
It was bad last week. Slow last week. Bit of rain and that sort of stuff. But
Very low scores and tired batsmen. Oh, I spanked it.
It's going for it still. Is that going to go?
It's fast
No.
down there. No,
They've
cut it
got
off.
2.
Scoring's been going so much better since you've taken over the scoring, commentating, switching.
It's because I haven't had to. I haven't had to actually say much. So, yeah, if we had a sponsor or two for,
Maybe a sun shield to cover the glare.
yeah,
off the
that helps
screen.
as well. 29 people in the chat.
Numbers are picking up.
That's how it goes close to the end of the game.
Call in your friends and neighbours. 41 was chat from the first game, or the streaming numbers. It's good arm. Another 2 taken.
It was just the one.
Just the one. So all the people with the coloured clothes, that's where the action's happening. That's where I need to pay attention. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying? Right, gotcha.
Out on the area out there.
Grassy knoll.
Yes.
I think that bloke got Schulte, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And Cahill in the first game.
Yep.
Damn knoll. Mitchell. Just down up into the side net for 1.
Almost like he's played indoor cricket.
Geez, do you know anyone that's played indoor
I
cricket
have no idea.
and played with him, Max? Max, the man that's played indoor with everyone.
If you know indoor cricket, I'm not sure he was in the team with the best name. We've had quite a few very good team names. One, which is a cricket terminology for indoor, but not for outdoor.
What was that?
See, indoor, you've got a set of 4 overs. It's called a skin, and there's 4 of those in each innings. So we put that together with the number of skins. So without saying the name, you can put 2 and 2 together, and you make 4. And
4 nets, got it.
absolutely,
I'm right with you. Sorry, I just dozed off there for a minute. I didn't miss anything, did I?
no,
Okay.
just
very
story time with Uncle Max about indoor cricket.
good. Nice. I'll have to...
Oh no.
Oh!
Stuck in there.
Ah, that's been down as a wide.
In Test cricket, they say they dragged it down and it normally goes for 12. Club cricket, we drag it down and it goes off the pitch.
I've never seen anyone play cricket with clubs. Well,
Oh,
he's
that's
fixed
gone.
that up.
That'll be all the way, surely.
That umpire's looking.
That's one bounce into oblivion.
He's asking the other umpire. He's not sure.
I think he's just going to give it 6.
It should
We need
be
you to
6,
call something,
surely.
umpire.
Well, the fielders aren't really helping because they're too worried about...
They're climbing the fence.
They're in New South Wales currently.
And it's gone to 6. The umpire has given that as a 6.
They're going to need permission to re-enter Queensland when they come back with the ball.
Got to get the Sunshine Motorway first.
Yep. I think it's gone
Got to
close.
keep an eye out for cars over there.
It's a bit of a sharp drop.
Let me know. Well, Can you see them over there, Kane? Let me know when you got a shot.
There's nothing but bushland over there.
Actually, what you might do, Kane, can we get a shot over here? No, that's all right. Well, it might just cut back to us. So we're live now. So we better give a bit of an update. So for the great coverage, guys, Bickle story. Don't know what that means.
That's Ash.
It is.
Yeah.
It would be.
Shock horror.
Yeah, I don't think that story is for the air, is it?
Oh, it would be, but
We don't have the time.
Don't have time for story time.
Mind
with
you, the ball. The ball's still lost.
don't forget anything.
Okay, so well, we better provide an update of where we are in the game. So Gympie batting first, scoring 126 with only 2 wickets taken. Glasshouse doing very well in response at 1 for 134. Only the 1 wicket falling, with that being Liam Moffat, who is now sitting with us. And there was also a retired hurt from Jeremy Schultz.
So, Moff, you were out there firsthand trying to stem the flow that was Lewis Waugh's 100. What do you think of his innings?
That was a brilliant innings. That was...
Controlled aggression?
Yeah, he's a very good batsman. Plays very correct as well, so a lot of the shots he plays are good to watch.
Yeah. Well, it was great to watch from here, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I feel like they could have got more. After coming off and seeing a 160, I felt it was probably gettable, but you have to obviously bat well to do it. But yeah,
Well,
it felt like we were going to be chasing a lot more.
Well, they were 90 after something like 8 overs or something.
Yeah,
so
he came out just going for the fences.
So you
There's a
clawed
few
it back.
words. There's a few words that Lanno likes: kitchen sink, fences, swinging,
In any order.
and that's definitely how I would have described the first 5 or 6 overs.
Well, I thought that 200 was on the cards at that point, and then lost some wickets and some good tight bowling. Clawed it back to something that turns out to be achievable.
Yeah, we actually played a game in this ground a couple of years ago for a different competition, but there was 215 playing 200 in each innings. So yeah, obviously it can be a very high-scoring field.
Yeah.
And very hard to defend just because it's very fast outfield and the boundaries aren't that big,
Yeah.
especially square.
Oh, I'm wondering how much time it needs to be before declaring a lost ball. The umpires are certainly having a look.
I mean, I declare it's lost.
Well, there's,
They brought a new ball out, but
yeah, they've brought a new ball out, and fielders over there got a shot, Kane.
There's 4 blokes
Good.
coming out of Kiwana at the moment.
Yes.
They've just been out the
They
Kiwana
all
Hotel.
need to be tested before they enter Queensland again.
They're just removing large cotton buds out of their nostrils as they climb the fence now. Well, Gympie came on with a selection of brand spanking new balls.
And the umpire didn't want a bar of it.
Not even a vegan chocolate bar.
I hear that Calvin Cochran brought some.
Not touching it. Not even.
Well, at least gave the batsman a rest.
Yeah, absolutely.
The chicken says, "Come on, Glasshouse, feed 'em."
Do we know who the chicken is?
I'm not sure.
No. You're winning new fans everywhere, Moff. Just by being you.
They only, I don't know if you're chicken farmers, but
Right. Well, the
Steglers
chicken,
for quality.
yeah.
the chicken in the chat. Do you know Moff? Does he know you? Do you have any stories that are suitable for the air? I don't know what I've just opened up. That's beautifully
another
placed.
one through as he picked the gap.
Straight through the gap. Beautiful shot.
Another great bit of fielding there.
I'd have to put that in my list of just classiest shots of the day, really. That's beautiful.
Almost as though he was left-handed. I just put it in.
You would have played a bit with Ricky, wouldn't you, Lanham?
Yes, yeah.
Back
Played
in our winter days.
in the winter cricket days.
Driving down from Billawheeler each Friday night to
He was
play
keen.
with us.
Very keen. You would have had a few chats with his old man. He didn't mind a chat.
Yeah. Been a very handy pickup for our club. been wicket keeping last few games.
Has he?
Yeah. Bowling today, just genuine all-rounder.
Nice. How long has Timmy Taylor
This is
been with you?
He played last year.
Yep.
Came over from
Yandina, I believe.
when
Yeah.
Yandina dropped out of the first grade, so he was excellent last year.
Another lefty
Yeah.
taken over.
Yeah, I think we're five left-handers.
You're turning into the Australian team from the 90s.
Not as bad as Nambour.
Well, now Sledge is back.
Yeah.
That should go for $1 million, surely.
That's a very good shot. And it's been cut off. They're coming back for a second.
Dan wants the free hit.
Yeah.
Who could argue with that?
Yeah, they were
So was that
running two
a
on
no
that.
ball?
2 no balls. Technology, Max.
Played versus Nambour where the first right-hander was Macca batting at 11. That was interesting.
If you ever asked Macca, he was batting too
Oh, that's
low.
a big shot.
That's huge.
Not
4 runs.
one bounce.
One bounce for 4. This is all going to be over very soon.
Well, Glasshouse 146 already, chasing 162.
We're not even at the 15th over.
I know. They're definitely. See, I was right. I was right to go for Glasshouse today.
Do we have a score for Cahill
There'd be a couple.
that's up to date? 77. Well,
It'd have to be 80, 88 or so.
what do you get this morning? 69.
Yeah.
So he's beat that.
Can't beat that.
Just to leave an awkward silence there. And we're back with you.
It's quite hard to keep morale up on this sort of field where there's always going to be a lot of boundaries, a lot of runs scored.
Yep.
It's very hard to sort of...
1 for 148 off 14.
Yeah, there's so many runs scored. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would have been easy for you guys to come off after Gympie's innings and have your heads down and say, geez, you know.
Yeah.
But you came out positively and turned it around.
Yeah, it's just understanding how many runs are out there, really. Like good wicket, quick field. If you get on top, it can be really difficult to come back. Especially when you have class batsmen like this.
Yeah. There haven't been a lot of spinners in the Gympie team, really. There's more medium pace.
Yeah, there's been a couple of spinners, but they've really copped a bit of treatment.
Yeah, they've come and gone.
Yep.
Another shot for an easy one.
I've always got the... I think that's one thing we've been lucky with. Our 2 spinners have been excellent so far this season. Even Ash, who played last week.
Well, it's just, tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because in this format, you know, you're wanting to keep it to about 6 runs.
Ideally, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gunned him. That wasn't Cahill. It was Cahill.
It was, unless he was batting on off stump. I don't know if the line of that was... He looked to be leaning over. Seemed to be going down leg, but from square, you know, we're in an expert position.
Quite a guy. He looks not overly happy.
Well, I'm not sure any batsman is happy with getting out LBW.
True.
Especially not in our grade, where it might be by your teammates.
Yeah, when your own teammate's gunning you. That's definitely not very fun.
Who we got coming in, Moff?
Ben Flighter, wicketkeeper.
Aha. We had an interesting point for him. He bowled a maiden once.
That's got his best bowling. Hey, you can't argue with that. That's
as a wicketkeeper, that's quite a bold claim.
I don't reckon it was in senior cricket. I'll have to ask him when that was, which decade.
Can I just confirm a score from my cricket, please?
Well,
sorry, I just
wouldn't that be a great thing? 1 for 148 off 14.
Okay, so I've got 2 for 149. That sounds plausible.
Yep.
Off 14.3. Not many runs to get, and still over 5 overs remaining. 5.3 overs to be exact.
Mathematically, it would have been hard, by the look of it, for Cahill to get the 100 anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe he did the right thing and just said, give some of the other guys a bat.
I'll see if I can get myself out LBW so I can say it would have been there and I wasn't out. That's being given as a wide.
The problem that we've seen in some of the T20 games is that they are dominated by the top order, and if the top order gets in, scores runs, you have a batting collapse or lose some wickets. These guys in the middle haven't actually batted at all.
That's the nature of, I guess, club cricket. Is there is a large group, a larger range of skill sets, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you might have some guys up top who are very good, but a lot of teams probably don't have depth down to 7 or 8 at the bat.
Well,
so,
we noticed last week with Coolum and Maroochydore that the same people were opening the batting and the bowling almost.
Yeah. I think that's where we're lucky where we sort of do bat to 7 or so.
You also seem to have your definite bowling, your bowlers.
Yeah. First few games, that's another shot.
That's a very nice shot.
Good looking shot.
Yeah, the first few games we went in with 5 bowlers, or 4 bowlers and an all-rounder.
Yep.
Or, sorry, 5 bowlers and an all-rounder, which was nice to have bowling depth, especially on the certain different wickets we play on. But then it does rely on the top order getting runs.
Yep. If you've just joined us, the other voice in the commentary booth in the brick dugout is Liam Moffat.
And the chicken has responded.
Oh, here we go.
I know the only thing they call Tim. I know the one and only they call Tim Taylor. He linked me the stream. Definitely got a new fan, guys.
Ah, thanks, chicken.
And he also says, no stories, sorry.
But Dan got 90.
Wow. Turns out he could have.
I've been missing the scoring.
Turns out he could have got the runs had he hung around.
Yeah.
Any update on the score there?
Nope, hasn't changed. Either the interwebs are very slow. There we go, what, 2 for 152 or 15? All right, who we got on strike? These
I think that's Ricky.
bounders wearing the same coloured helmets and pads.
Yeah, this is annoying. They look exactly the same height.
Same build.
Yep.
This looks
That's
a
right.
bit skinnier, looks like Ricky.
Yes.
Coming through for a single there.
1 run.
Ricky spends
Alright.
more time outside doing manual labour than Benny, so less meat on the bones.
All right, how soon until this? We're at 15.1. We're in the 16th over. We've got another
10 runs to win.
10 to win. How soon does this happen? I reckon
16.4.
I reckon it's going to take 2 overs after this one.
I reckon about 10 balls. We'll see 4 or 5 singles.
Ooh,
Gympie will bring the field up, and
then over the top.
someone will try and have a go at the top. So
2 off that. Well, if you can take 2 all day, then it's not going to take long.
yeah,
Do they know how many runs are left? Because it's a very spread field.
it's hard though. Because at this stage, it's I don't want to say formality, but
You'd think
Well,
something
one
terrible
would
would
hope.
go wrong.
yeah, yeah. I thought they may have rolled the dice earlier, but I think in our first game we sort of had to do that a little bit earlier, where have
Yep.
the field up and that sort of thing with 3 or 4 overs to go, just to effectively give ourselves a chance to win rather than the game petering out,
Yeah.
losing.
Oh, that is going to be safe.
Yep.
Just popped up and an easy one. Ricky, how's he going? Must be getting up towards 30.
Yeah, 20 odd.
27, maybe 28 now. Ooh. Be a bold call from down there. Although,
All I can see is Claire, Mikey.
Claire and Smear. All right. That should be runs.
That'll be 2, maybe 4.
Maybe
he's got 4.
It's quick down
That's-
there.
It's going over to join the other ball.
Well, the fielders are just happy that there's a fence there on that one.
That's the thing about this ground being on an old dump. It's quite wavy in places.
Mhm.
So some spots are actually really sloped downhill.
I can tell you one of the biggest throwing arms I've ever played with is Maki, who a Cook Islander, played with us at Nambour. He jumped over the fence to get the ball One arm on the fence, jumped over, hoiked it back in, straight over the top of the stumps from right down there.
That's right.
Jaws were dropped. Just update my cricket for you. All right, chat, if you are listening, who's your man of the match?
Gee, it's got to be tight, isn't it?
It's going to
That'd be
tight.
hard.
You gotta
Wars.
It's going to be war, surely.
Yeah.
But
You
do you
gotta
give it
split
to
the
a losing team?
You
You allowed?
You split the biggies, I think. Yeah, you get 100 in a losing side, and like it's 90 in a winning.
Yeah. It's like the State of Origin.
Yeah.
Give it to Wally Lewis in a losing Origin game. Bryson Mitchell, I believe.
Ooh,
Yeah, one
nice
run.
field.
4 defensive, 1 run.
It's good cricket.
It's going to happen in this over.
Well, if our score is accurate, I have a feeling I missed something in last over.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Exactly. So where would a win today leave you? You were equal top at the start of the day, I think.
Yeah, so there's 3 sides who all had 4 wins going into today.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what's happening in the game behind me, but Noosa playing Maroochydore at the moment. Both those teams were undefeated going to today, as well as us.
Well, Maroochydore lost this morning.
Yes, Maroochydore lost this morning, and now they're playing Noosa, so we could be equal top or second.
There were upsets. I was looking earlier. Caloundra went down to Nambour, and I think Caboolture got up.
Yes, I think Glenn Batachado got another big score today.
There's a shock.
I think he might have got 100 or 90 or something. So
It's not like Batachalo to score runs.
the wheel keeps turning.
He must be 80 odd by now. That might be it, is it? Seems to be some celebrations.
I'm not sure.
I don't think it's for a 50. People are confused.
I think that.
We get a pan
Did
down
I
that way.
miss
Yeah, I
one?
think it's game.
Okay. Glenn, can I get you to pan over this way for me, Glenn?
To your right.
I'd like to shake some hands, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks
Thank
for
you
joining us,
Thank
Mark.
you so much for joining us
Thanks for
there.
having me.
We look forward to your insight in the future.
We'll have to join you with story time for our Uncle Moff at some stage. Thanks so much.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, mate.
See
Bye.
ya. Okay, so, and from the looks of it,
Moff has left the building.
he has. We might need to put that correction in. So 16.3 overs from what I can see. Glasshouse taking the win in game number 2. So thanks so much for joining us here at Telestream TV. Any thoughts for the game? Anything closing out there? Who would be man of the match?
Well, I think that was a fantastic game to watch, no matter who you supported.
Yes.
I just think you can't go past the 100, really,
Yes. Yeah.
even in a losing team.
Yeah. No. It was definitely an effort. He, War carried the bat for the whole innings, and made it very entertaining. And then Glasshouse started the innings strong, and that put him in a good position for finishing off the match.
I've just had a dig around in my bag, and I found a cliche. Cricket was the winner, Max. Cricket was the winner.
That is a cliche.
I think I threw up in my mouth a bit then. Sorry.
But
Well, thank you, stream. Thank you, chat. Feel free to go back in and comment. It's been fantastic. We are back again next Sunday, I believe. And
next Sunday, Caboolture versus Caloundra in Caboolture is the plan.
if you know anyone from Caboolture or Caloundra, tell them it's going to be happening. And we'll be keeping updates, and hopefully later as we go on we might have some updates and other information on the channel, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when there's a live game coming up, and we will see you at the next opportunity.
Thanks so much.